No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether they're... And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Alabama's offense will go to work first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
He'll keep it on the sneak. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Gibbs. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The play-action fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time he's got it. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Wants to keep it in the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Fry. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Here's the pressure. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets in the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw it away. His QB did not listen to the advice. He takes a terrible sack, and now they're out of field goal range.
And the try is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Rebels are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Rebels will try to move the chains on fourth down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Glenn Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. Finds his big tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
14 on to punt it away.
And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. At the 45, on his way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. Look out, he's got room. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Ready to send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. He'll do it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Gibbs. Flips it out to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. At the 35, he's open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Alabama comes to the line on third and short. The give on the option. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Emmanuel. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Looking to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Gets it past the marker. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Got a little space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Second down coming up.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume. Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Dropping back, it's Gibbs. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. UTSA has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 17 over Memphis.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. He's loose. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Duggan. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Give to the running back. Ran through the contact. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Rebels in the hurry-up. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the clock. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the ground with the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Got a man. It's Ramsey. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Fry. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Tide! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Coming out with it, it's Duggan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. From the gun on third down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got away. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Works the middle of the field. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Duggan. Oh, I thought he was taking that all the way, but they stop him at the 7.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Wideout trying to get it in. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellows at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Rebels want to move quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The sure hands, it's Duggan. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Second down coming up.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
He'll pull it on the read. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
43. Now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Sims. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Behind the chains now on second and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Gibbs. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cincinnati. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught near the sticks. It's Jean-Pierre. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Makes the grab.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and then I can get them the ball and they can make something happen. He's one of those guys. That's why I'm going to continue to force feed him.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field.
How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more...
There he goes! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Running it to the right. Can't get him to the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
Brings up second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's Gibbs. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's loose. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. First down here for the offense. The give on the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Try to get it to the edge. Oh, better look out. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down. Caught behind the line. It's Emmanuel. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Bama! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. Fires to the big fella. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today.
Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. He'll start this drive firing, using the quick game. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. On the move, it's Jean-Pierre.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Emmanuel. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Emmanuel.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Caught in the backfield, it's Emmanuel. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's... And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass, it's Gibbs. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
You really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
35, Ole Miss, 14.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but turning it on! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sims. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. To the air, it's Gibbs. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Runs through the tackle. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. They get to him as he throws. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. On the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line. It's Emmanuel. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. They're throwing for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw. It's Gibbs. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off.